preseason, transfers, tactics, a whole lot of things to talk about. And I think it's gonna be 2 episodes. It's gonna be a long one this time. We need to completely revamp our squad. And we got 13k in wages. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Let's check it out. Okay, so what we're looking at here is kind of what I have plans for next season in terms of players that we need in. Could you please remove that? Thank you. So we only got a couple of players in this, well, there is more than one formation here, but we only got a couple of players. We got Hansen and Kolosovs at the right side of our central defense. We got a player up here, Lundborg, one of our youngsters. He can probably play that role, maybe, maybe not. We will find out. Kravik is also one of our youngsters. He has developed a lot out on loan, a whole lot. He's probably our second choice in the winger area. But as you can see, we got Matic and Nielsen as well. But other than that, we need a whole new squad. A whole new squad. And all, as you can see, I put some of the roles here. This is what I want to play with as roles. So let's take a look at our new tactics actually. Alright, so first off, this is what you might think is the old, you know, the old through the middle kind of tactic. Well, it still is, but I have changed it. It's still attacking mentality, but I've changed the inside forward. Both of them are inside forwards now. I also changed both of the wingbacks to complete wingbacks, and I did a lot of changing in here. Focus through mid, we are, I don't even remember what I changed. Tempo is a little bit lower, I believe. Not passing into space, we're dribbling less. So this is the tactic that we're gonna use. We are regrouping instead of counter pressing with this one, and we are standing way further down. We are standard and standard in line of engagement as well, and we are not playing for offside traps. We're not playing to get the goalkeeper to distribute quickly, or distribute just, yeah, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We don't want that. We want them to short distribute if we can, or, well, they are allowed to do it. So, couple of changes. This is the tactic that I want to use if we are playing against a team that we should beat. This is the we should beat this team kind of tactic. Through the middle. And that is why I'm calling it the middle tactic. This is the middle tactic. The 4-1-2-3 middle tactic. On the other hand, this is probably these two tactics. They are the exact same, except from, well, being asymmetric in either side. Just like the other ones, but we are playing in a little bit different way here. When we are, as you can, if we're going back here, let's see. So we got an inverted wingback over here and a winger here. So if we are taking a look in here, I want to focus play down the right. I want to use our inside forward over here, or winger. I want to use our winger over here, and the inverted wingback, he's gonna be up here somewhere for the most part. So I want to focus play over in that direction. Also, we have a shadow striker here. I want to focus it over there. I want to focus our play over there. But I want our complete wingback to overlap our inside forward, because he will be more in here. That means that sometimes he will have a lot of room over here, and the guys will ding it over to him, and then he got a perfect cross in to a target man or advanced forward or a shadow striker. That is the tactic. That is the tactic. The deep line playmaker will still be, no, it's actually a box to box. The box to box will also come up here in this area and overload that side of the field. Actually, maybe I should play a deep line playmaker instead. No, we're gonna stick with the box to box. I might change it to a deep line playmaker because we do not have a playmaker in, so we might change it to a deep line playmaker. But we will find out if that is needed or if it's not needed in the friendlies. But it's the same tactics, exactly the same, just opposite in the other tactic. You know, asymmetric. So yeah, that's the new tactic. And oh yeah, sure. Let's show this. So we are distributing to center backs now, and this is still a counter press counter kind of tactic. And what have changed in here as I'm going back to standard, and standard on this one as well. So they are still kind of high up the pitch, and I will prevent them prevent their goalkeepers to actually kick it long. Oh well, I want them to kick it long, so we can take advantage of having a decent some decent centre backs and Matic or someone else being the halfback actually getting the ball for us in the midfield. Extremely urgent pressing compared to the other one where it is more urgent, and they are sitting lower in line of engagement, where the other one we are sitting standard. So a couple of different things in these tactics instead of the other one. So how about that? Do you like it? I don't know. I like it so far, but I don't know before I see the friendlies actually. I need to see the friendlies before I'm nailing it. Before I can finally say this is it. And all the roles is up to discussion. Some of them might change compared to what kind of players we are getting and, you know, stuff like that. So let's just move on here. Alright, so I actually decided to go back to the guys that I took down to the second squad. And I think I want Reggie. I think I want Reggie to be playing for one more season for us. He's 33, but his abilities is good enough for the next league. He wants to be a star player. I'm not sure if he is gonna be that. But I mean, for 250 wages, that's pretty good, right? He's pretty good for 250 wages. So I think we should get him in. And if he's not playing well, he's gonna be unhappy. But it is what it is. I think he is gonna get his play time anyway. So let's see what we can do here. Can we bring it down? Maybe a little. I don't want that. Get rid of that. Unused substitute. Yeah, that's fine. I think this is good. If I could get him on this, I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay. 240. So we're back to 250. Let's do 240 again. He's gonna take it. Good. I'm happy with that. What? What are the board up to here? They want us to play defensively, solid football, and they want to play direct football, and they want to play high tempo pressing football. What is this? Become an established first division team? That's fine, but this up here, no, absolutely not. I will not do that. And I will not play direct football either. I don't care what they're saying. I want to play high tempo pressing football. For the most part. Yeah, no. Just no. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Okay, so we got rid of one of them, but we need to play direct football. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Move on, move on. Well. They're giving me a new contract. Should we just say start negotiations and 1.1k? Okay, but I want 2 years. Okay, I can't get that. Finalize, I guess. Exit talks, and that's it. So before I'm going again here, just want to show you lots of, yeah, you know it. So yeah, there's gonna be look at how many Danish people are in here. I mean, I'm gonna have a Danish troop. I've gotta have a Danish squad here. I don't know which one are gonna be good yet. They need to be here for quite some time, but we will see if I'm giving them any of them a contract. I'll probably not show the contracts. I'll just show when I actually got the deals done. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be here to Christmas. Alright, so this guy right here is the first guy that I want to bring in. I'm not going to do this with everyone. I just want to show what I'm doing. So I got the full report here now. He has been in our trials for 1.5 weeks, and I basically know everything about him. Do I know everything about him? More than likely know most things about him. And he's a wingback. He's Danish. He is 29 years old. He's exactly what I'm looking for. My board doesn't like that I'll bring in guys that are 29 years old, but he got the numbers that I'm looking for. So let's see if we can get him, because he can play wingback, he can play inverted wingback on the other side, he can even go up and play defensive winger on both sides. This guy is exactly what I want. He is so versatile. So let's see what he wants. He wants to be an important player. Sure. Negotiate. Yeah, this is... I mean, I don't really want to give him a 2-year contract, but... 29, and then 31. I mean, that's okay. I mean, I can deal with it. What I don't want to give him, I don't want to give him any money on signing on fees and stuff like that. Get rid of that. I do not want to give him this. Remove and exclude. I do not want to give wage rise if we're going up. Get rid of that. Other than that, let's go one down, and I'm perfectly fine with giving him 450 in wages. He's good enough to get that. So he wants 500. Okay, let's go down again. Boom. First contract. There we go. There we go. That's how I'm doing it. And I'm happy to get this guy in. I think to let the board be a little bit more happy, we possibly need to bring in some youngsters as well. But these kind of players that possibly we are getting in here, he's going to be important. Let's take a look at the next one, because these guys are possibly, these guys that are running out in a couple of days are all full scouted. Ooh. Oh, he's pretty good. I haven't looked at him. Is he left-footed? He's left-footed. Yeah, he's left-footed. Yeah, for sure. I mean, why wouldn't... I mean, he's not really that fast. That is... He's 29. Probably not my man. I mean, he's good, but he's not fast enough to be my central defender. Next one up here, also a defender. Same story, and he's right-footed. Same story, quite good in mentals and all that. But also 28, and he's not really that pacey either, and not left-footed. This guy, not left-footed, also not that quick, but again, a decent player. I mean, they're decent players, and I should probably get one of them, in all honesty. This guy is the last of the bunch, also oh yeah, this guy now. He's right-footed, but he got the pace. He don't have the best mentals or the best technical abilities, but he's quite fast, and he's only 24. I don't know. What? Let's see what he wants. Let's see his report first. Yeah, okay. And where did he play? Silkeborg, okay. 24 games in first division. Okay, that's a big deal. Jeppe Geertsen. He wants to be a regular starter. If I could get him as a squad player. Okay. He's cheap. Is he good enough? I mean, I could get this guy and then get one left-footed player that is a big player. A big, good central defender. I mean, he's really cheap. 1-year deal. Might as well get him. Might as well get him. I don't see a reason why not. I can't really see a reason why I wouldn't get this guy right now. 160. I think we'll end on 170. 160. That's cheap. That's very, very cheap for this guy. He might not be starting in, but he's a really good backup, at least. So, should we get him? Nah, I think I'm gonna stick to this. Still got way more players to look at here. And when these 5 are running out, I'll try and go out and find more. But I don't think I have that many options. But let's move on here. Here we go. Our first player is getting in. It is probably a backup player, Jeppe Geertsen. Yeah, he's got to be backup, but I think he's good enough to be a decent backup. On that kind of wages, I'm happy to get him in. Even if he's not going to be that good, he's just going to be a squad player. Get in, son. Get in. Good. we have one more signing here, and it is Daniel. We're gonna change his name. We got him on really low wages, really low wages. He is Iranian, but he is located in Norway, so that is why I could get him. He's gonna be an important player. Take a look at this guy. He's good, and he can play so many places. Versatility is key. That is really a key element to our new kind of playing here in the next division. So he's a wingback, and he can go over here and play the inverted wingback. He can go up here and play the defensive midfielder. He can go up here and play ball-winning midfielder, or here. He can do everything, and look at these stats. He's 29, so again, my board is not gonna like him, but who cares? He's good. He's got a good work rate. He got very decent numbers all over. The only thing he can't do is jump and do heading. I mean, he's not a good halfback, but he's a decent defensive midfielder, and he's definitely gonna be playing a lot over here in the wingback area, or over here in the inverted wingback area. Really happy to get him. Really happy to get him. Let's get him in. Boom, 250 wages. I mean, it's like stealing candy. Let's go, let's move on. And now they keep coming here. We got another player. Jakob Charnolyn. He's Danish, so I should actually pronounce that name correctly. Jakob Charnolyn. That's his name. And he's going to be an important player as well. 450 wages. He is a fullback, just like the other guy. So we're pretty good in that area now. He can also go over here and play the inverted wingback if that is needed, which it is from time to time. So we are really good here. We're really looking good. And he can also go up and play a winger or an inverted winger, wide midfield or something like that. Again, his numbers are pretty good, but he's 29. So yet again, I mean, I don't really care what the board is going to tell me about that 23 or 22-year-old rule or whatever it is. I'm going to take the players that can do a job for me. I don't care how old they are. Well, I care if they are 35 or plus. I mean, I don't like to get plus 30 players in because they only got at least 1 year in them. But we usually won't have them for more than 1 year down here. So that's okay. I don't care about old people when we are playing lower leagues. It's okay. It's okay to get old people in. And 29 is not old. He can play 2 years with these stats. No problem. No problem. So yeah, that's a really good player to get in. Let's just push the accept and move on. One more Dane. Why not? He might not look Danish. You know, he is Nigerian, but he is Danish. He is born in Denmark, and his name is Jeppe Simonsen. I actually know this guy. Well, know of this guy. I have actually seen him in real. He is actually not. He probably lives not far from me. He's playing for Sønderjyske in real. A city not far away. So yeah, he's really good. I mean, he's really good. And only 25, and he can play on both wings. He is mostly inverted winger. He'll probably play as an inside forward in our team. And I think he will do bits. For us. He can also go down and play the winger down here, or even wide playmaker. He can go over here and play the winger over here. I mean, what is not to like? What is not to like? I definitely like him. That's for sure. So we are getting him in. He's on 500 wages. Who cares? It's fine. It's not a big deal. We actually got a decent. We got 13,000 here to deal with. We're nowhere near our 13,000 here, so we can definitely. We are 7,000 committed spending, but we are getting rid of staff as well. We are getting rid of a lot of staff. But let's move on. I keep getting these Danish guys, and I like it. I mean, I'll make this Norwegian club into a Danish club if I need to. I'm getting a lot of Danes from my scout, and I actually made my scout do a lot of work in Denmark in the lower leagues, and I'm finding a lot of gems, but many of them are, you know, well, they're not young anymore. So again, my board might not like it, but we found Jakob Bunde, and Jakob Bunde is a left-footed central defender, but he can also play up here as an anchorman, a halfback, a ball-winning midfielder, and even go all the way up to the midfield and play up there. So he's a really versatile player. Like I said, I like the versatility. And yeah, I'm going to bring him in. Even if he's not that pacey, I'm going to bring him in. That's for sure. And he's going to be an important player. No matter where he's going to be playing, he's going to be important for us. 600 wages, I'm fine with that. Bring him in. Let's move on. Did you expect anything else? More Danish people coming in. This time Tobias Christensen. He is... I don't know. But he's really cheap. And he wants to be playing on important. I don't know. But he is an attacking midfielder. He could also be a winger. So he's going to be backup wing player. Inside forward, probably. I think he's probably better as the inside forward than he is as the shadow striker or attacking midfielder. But he can do both things. I mean, he's pretty good. The only weakness in his game is, well, he got two weaknesses. Would I say he got defensive weaknesses? His marking is terrible. He's not really a good pressing player, so that might be a little bit of a worry. No good tackling. I mean, really not any strength at all. Stamina is not that good, so he probably can't play all the time. But still, pretty good player to get. I can't really complain about him. So yeah, he's gonna go in. There we go. Moving on. Yeah, keep them Danes coming. Next guy. The next guy. Okay, so this guy, he is a really good player. Really well-rounded central midfielder. He is probably gonna be our deep-line playmaker or box-to-box midfielder. Something like that. I'm not sure yet. I think we will... I think he's a box-to-box midfielder, to be honest. I think he got the numbers. Strength is probably his only weakness here. Finishing, not that good. Maybe I don't know yet. I'll figure it out, but he is definitely in. He's 25 years old. Dane, 400 wages, important player, bring him in. This is gonna be the Dane team, but we also got some other nationalities in between. So we got two guys coming in here, and the first one is actually a Dane, but he's Kosovo, Albanian Dane. So yeah, I mean, he is probably backup shadow striker or inside forward over here. I'm not sure where I want to play him yet, but if you're looking at his numbers, I mean, they just look good. My scout didn't really, or my team doesn't really like him that much, but I like him. I like what I see. So I'm bringing him in. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. He's 23 years old. He could still develop a little bit. Not much, but I mean, he's good enough for me. And again, he's very versatile. He could play a couple of different spots here for us. So he's in. French player. 425 wages. Bit high, but I think we can deal with it, right? The other one here is the goalkeeper. Again, Danish. Sebastian John. Very odd Danish name, but I'll take it. That's not a very... Well, Sebastian is a normal Danish name, but John? Not really. 110 wages. So he's coming on as a backup. He might be the first choice. We don't know yet. But yeah, well, I'm happy to have him. Get in. Right, let's move on. One more Dane is coming in. Marco Lund. Marco Lund? Lund. Right, so he is actually a central defender for the most part. But I'm not gonna be playing him as a central defender. I'm gonna be playing him as a complete wingback. Because he can. So for the most part, I think that is what I want to use him for. He is, of course, more defending than he is attacking. But we're gonna retrain him out here. That's for sure. He can also be in here. He's probably one of our best defenders, to be in all honesty. But I'll probably use him as a wingback. I'm not sure if he can do the complete wingback, but when we are playing with the... No, not the complete wingback, I mean... yeah, it's not even on the list. Inverted wingback. Oh, yeah, here it is. So when we're playing the inverted wingback, we might use this guy in the mid... or in the central defense instead. But I think he's pretty good to get in for 350 wages. I'll take him. That's for sure. Let's move on. Two more players are coming in here. The first one is an Icelandic he is backup player. He is on very low wages, and he's gonna be a backup wing back and backup winger. So we're happy to have him. He is not the best player in the world, but he is just gonna be a backup player. I need a couple of players that is 22 years old, or my board is gonna kill me. They're probably gonna kill me anyway. But let's bring that guy in. And the next one is Casper Peterson, another Dane, 28 years old. He is our second option in, well, much like the other guy just before. Not the Icelandic, but the other guy we went in with. He can play in the central defense, but we're gonna play him out here as a wingback or inverted wingback, either one. Again, doesn't have the correct numbers for it, but that is what I'm gonna go for. I'm probably gonna play these guys that are playing over here. These guys that the right side are probably playing more inverted wingback than they are playing normal wingback, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm bringing him in. He is gonna be on 425 wages. Important player. We will see about that. But he's in. Let's move on. We are getting a Croatian into this team. It is Tulik, Tom Alan Tulik. And he's on some very, very low wages compared to what he can do. So he is a defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder type, but I think he is more than likely going to be playing as a deep-line playmaker for the most part up here. Probably mostly for... He's probably more backup. Yeah, I think he's a backup to us, but pretty good player to get in. I'm happy with him. I'm happy. Let's accept and move on. My director of football is just on a streak of finding good Croatian gems here. I have no idea why he's going down to Croatia and finding gems, but I love it. Keep them coming. Keep them. Yeah, that's another one. Keep them coming, boy. Yeah. Go on. Keep on. Keep on going. And what is this? An Afghanistan player. Sure, why not? And another Croatian. 2 more Croatians. Why not? I mean, why wouldn't I? So the first one here is a new striker option. He's probably gonna be our first choice, and he's on 170 wages. I don't even. I mean, he's for 170 wages. He's a target man, or pressing forward. But I'm probably gonna be playing him as a target man. And yeah, I didn't even see how tall he was. Where can I see that? Probably in attributes. 183, 78, okay, so he's not really a target man, but I'm probably going to be playing him as a target man role. But he's still really pacey, really good acceleration and determination. Yeah, what is there not to say here for 170 wages? I mean, brilliant, brilliant. The other one here is Peter Kuik, or Kuik. That's a bit of an odd name. But he is our second defender with a left foot. Finally, we got one more. Good. He's getting in. Really good mentals. Decent overall. Really good player. 22. Again, all these 22 guys is going to help my board not hating me. Let's get him in and let's move on. Okay, guys. Let's take a look at what we got so far. We got most of our deals done right now. We are really good in the central area here in the defense. We got Bunny and Kuik in the left part. We got Hansen, Peterson, Lund, Kolosovs, and Gerdersen in the right side. Really strong. Really strong. In the right side here, we got Lund and Peterson as our first choices, but they are probably the complete wingbacks, and the inverted wingbacks over here is Noro and Charnolyn. On the other side, we got Noro, Charnolyn, and Melstedt. I'm not sure who's going to be playing the inverted wingback over here, but it is probably, I don't know, probably one of these guys as well. At the halfback and defensive mid, again, really strong setup. Matic, Bunne can go up here. Regi can go down here. Tulik, well, Tulik can play a multitude of different positions, so that's pretty good as well. Really versatile squad we are making here. Wingers, we got Simonsen, Kravik, and Melstedt on the left side. We are really not that strong on the right side yet. That is where we still need a couple of players. In general speaking, the right side here needs a little bit of strengthening. We at least need one player in here. In the midfield, Regi, Tolik, Bunner can play the box-to-box or ball-winning midfield. And we got 2 decent deep-lying playmakers, Köhler and Tolik. Pretty good as well. Shadow Striker, we might need someone else. We got 2 backup kind of players, or rotational maybe. They might be good enough, they might not. I don't know yet. We might need one better here. Yeah, let's see. Simonsen and Christensen, yeah, we probably need one more up here just as backup to one of these guys. Same over here, we need one more over here. So we still need a little bit on the offensive side of things, at least in the inside forwards. As you can see, I've changed this, so I'm more into we are needing inside forwards, and when they are not playing inside forwards, they are not playing up there. Then they are playing down here as a wingers instead. So it's inside forward or winger. It's one of the 2 options. Up here we got Nielsen as the advanced forward, and we got a target man in Sigurlich. Pretty good. I'm not too worried about that. I'm probably gonna play Sigurlich over Nielsen, but yeah, I think the team is looking pretty good. Now we also got the goalkeeper John, and we do have a under 19 goalkeeper that can be our second. So it's fine. I mean, what we need right now is, for the next episode, is a winger, an inside forward and winger. If we could do both, that would be great. If we can find someone that could do both things, and possibly a shadow striker. That's what we are missing here. And that's basically it. We are only in December, and I pretty much got the squad nailed here. And I'm really happy. This is one of the best transfers I've done in a long time. This is a really great. I did not get any Norwegians. I think I got 1 Norwegian player. That's it. The rest is Danish and Croatians. That's insane. That's insane. So yeah, that is the end of this episode. Now, this was the first part of the pre-season episodes. We are making 2 episodes here because we are not even through December yet. It could possibly be 3 episodes. I don't know yet. I knew this would take time. But we got most of the deals done here. We are pretty much... We need a couple of more players. But for the most part, we are getting there. We are definitely getting there. The players are in. Most of the players are in. So we need to look for what we need to do in episode 2. Well, there is a long preseason. Probably a lot of... schedules to make in the training. We got some... what are they called? Friendlies to play, and a couple of other things we should look at. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next episode.